labirintos. Leülnek mesélni. Elfáradtak. Repülnek sokat.
Hi friends, welcome to a new video. I hope you're doing really good. I am sharing with you a little bit of journaling today, and before I start to do that, I'm going to flip back so you can see what I did so far on my January pages. Where you go, the printer prints a little bit dark. I don't think the images are this dark on Procreate, but I do have some favorite spreads, and I do love this one with the tickets. I think that was such a good idea, and because I don't have fresh pictures when I'm journaling of the day or a few days before, I tend to fill up the whole page and then I have to go back and find a way to glue down the pictures. And I believe this time I had them printed out. I made them a little bit too small. Last time was too big, now it was too small. Not all of them, but most of them. So next time hopefully I get it right. And the illustration with the little houses is something that I drew up when I went out for a coffee by myself and the kids were at the petting zoo, and I printed it out just to, I don't know, I wanted to see how it looks like. I don't even want to color it in. I think it looks really good like this. I want to draw more houses. This will be in the February illustrations, and I also been obsessing a little bit with drawing really flimsy, childish like tigers and leopards. If you are following me on Instagram, you did have a little bit of taste of it. I will show more of it later on, but yeah, I have a slight obsession. I even want to make it really, really big for some reason, and my sisters are encouraging me to make it super huge because it will look so cool, and I believe them. We shall see. I'm not sure if I want to embark in huge projects like that when I don't even do medium-sized art, so we shall see. But we had a really, really fun day on the 10th. We went to the city. It was really, really cold, and I don't think I was dressed properly because whenever we was not moving around, I was freezing. It wasn't excessively cold. It was -4 Celsius. I'm not sure in Fahrenheit, I would have to look that up, but it was -4, and we went to an area where they are still constructing, renovating the streets, so there's no cars, and the kids had so much space to run around, so they had the most fun. There's also this favorite French fry place we buy French fries from, and it comes out super hot, and they were snacking on those, so it was a fun night out. We also stopped by my old school and I took a few pictures, and it was so surreal to see my kids by the steps of the school where I pretty much grew up. I went to the same school for 12 years, and the steps, the stairs and the door is still the same, which is crazy. Even my mom went to the same school, and I think those stairs are at least 100 years old. I would have to look it up. I should probably know this about my school building, but it is an old building. On the 11th was a new moon. I did write it there incorrectly. I put full moon, then I had to correct it later on. And I also put in some intentions. My mom suggested a kind of funny one that I wrote down, and I accepted it. She said, "Why don't I offer up my fats to the to the new moon? I make as intention for the moon to take my fats, so to say," which I know sounds silly, but I wrote it down. Whoever wants my fats can take it. And I am proud to say that this month I've been really, really good with eating really minimal sugar, like just really insignificant amounts, either in my coffee or, just tasting the baking of my sister. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. I completed 2 weeks. And oh yeah, I wanted to say that when I filmed this, the whole table was crooked because the other day my youngest daughter said that she saw a ghost. She was crying really bad. She turned on the lights. It was already daytime. I was in the kitchen with my little one. She was having breakfast. And my mom brought her in the kitchen because she heard her cry. And when I asked her, "Why didn't you come outside? You know where I'm out in the kitchen. You know where I'm at. You have 2 legs. Why didn't you just walk outside?" And she told me that she saw a ghost in the corner, and it floated. Not float. She didn't say float, but she said it went really fast from the stove towards the window, and it didn't have no legs and it didn't have no head. So since this not being the first encounter, but not from my children, a young one, I kind of freaked out, and I just could not turn my back to the corner where we have the stove. I was even slightly freaking out because it was really late at night, and I kept seeing things from the corner of my eye and hearing things that wasn't necessarily there. It was just there's been a lot of stuff happening. This is an old house, but that whole encounter of hers freaked us all out. Also, my little one, she still cannot express herself properly because she's only 2, but she jumped on me the other day and she was screaming, crying. She even peed herself, and all she could do was scream and point to my parents' door. Oh, so there's a few things. I have my own experiences. My husband, I think a year ago when we were home for my older sister's wedding, had a weird experience as well. So everybody has a little story, but we sleep in this room. So the night being the only time when I can film and do something lengthier, I was really freaking out doing this by myself. So with that being said, I think this was the main but this was the most exciting thing that happened in the past few days. I did journal about it when I'm recording this. I already journaled about it. It was on the 12th. So I already did that page. I will share it later on with you. Otherwise, I think I am pretty much done with the spread. I am writing down my intentions right now and just documenting the day. How are you doing with your journal so far? Can you believe that it's been 2 weeks into the new year. I hope you had a really good start with your life and also in your journals. You're staying motivated. And I do want to say that I feel like if I really stick to staying strong, and even if I cheat one day or two, I can get back on track. I am going to be doing really good this year with my health goals. Also, my Hobonichi weeks kind of turned into what I ate journal / what happened today log. So on the left side I'm writing like little events from the day that will remind me of what happened on that day, and on the right side I write down what I ate and at what time. I'm also doing fasting, so I try not to eat nothing after 8 o'clock. But if you want to hear more about these adventures of mine, I will do in my next video. Stay inspired, stay journaling, and I will see you in the next one. So take care. Bye bye.